Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of our Unknown to Greatest. And today, we got a recap of the last 3 games we've played off camera, and we've also got 2 massive games in fact. One in the Champions League away against Borussia Dortmund, who also sing You Never Walk Alone. They've got the yellow wall, it's a tough place to go. And then, the more important game, it will always be more important, the Merseyside derby away at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. So let's get into today's episode. I will recap where we've got. We've also made a sale of a player as well. Kislak is off to Atletico Madrid for 43 million. I'll show you that one in a moment. But let's get into this and let's get hopefully 6 points. So in the very first game after the last episode where we beat Slavia Praha 5-0, we went against Leicester City. Now, it was looking promising. We went 2-0 up. Kvaratskhelia and Torok getting the goals. Then we had a collapse within 11 minutes towards the end of the game, where, funny enough, our new signing, Russell, got 2 assists for Winter twice. Yeah, it's like a kick in the bollocks, to be honest. Russell, who is obviously joining us in January, very, very good player, just decided to show he's a good player and, yeah, caused us many, many problems. But ended up being a 2-2 draw. It is what it is. Winter is a 21-year-old winger / striker who I don't think is that good, but managed to do the job. And, yeah, unfortunately, that was a draw. We then travelled to Craven Cottage, where we went 3-0 up very, very comfortably. We dominated this game. And Guasand got them 1 goal towards the end. Cardozo, Wirtz and Ekitike on the score sheet. Very, very good performance. 3 points. That's the main part of this match. Then we came up against Brighton and Hove Albion. Jose Mourinho's Brighton and Hove Albion, bear in mind. We dominated them. We destroyed them. But they decided, let's just kick everybody. So we ended up with an injury to Wirtz and an injury to Connor Bradley. We'll show you those 2 in a moment. But we also did change tactic midway through the game. So Williams Barnett did slot into here. We brought Ekitike on the right for Wirtz. And it was quite promising. It did work rather well. But Williams Barnett, Cardozo and Van Persie getting the 3 goals of the game. Their goal was an own goal from Gadoué. And all of that in the Premier League leaves us sat in 5th place as it stands. 1 point behind 4th. And as you can see, still a marginal gap of 8 points to Manchester United at the top. We do have a game in hand over them, which should be coming up soon, hopefully. But we're sat in a position where we are fighting for the Champions League, which was the main aim this season. And as I mentioned in the intro, Matvei Kislak is off to Atletico Madrid. It's about time to sell him. He's off for £43 million. Wasn't playing, wasn't registered. I just thought it was the best deal. So we've got rid of him. We're looking to offload a couple more players into the window. But we'll see if that actually happens. We may even recall some loans as well. So for this game, Cabrera has picked up a cold and is out for 3 days. We sent him home. Florian Wirtz is out for 2 to 4 weeks after suffering sprained ankle ligaments against Brighton. And Connor Bradley has torn his knee ligaments and is out for 3 months. Yeah, not ideal. We did not have the best of times in that last game. But we kind of have to work with what we've got. And it is what it is. Right, as normal in the Champions League, we're going to bring in Mwamba because he needs first team football. And this is the best place to give it to him. Frimpong is in right back now. Cardozo is going to be up top with Williams Barnett, I think, because he has been in good form. Torok's been in good form, but not as good as Cardozo. So he's lost his position for the moment. And we're going to go with this starting 11 of Mamardashvili, Frimpong, Diaz, Mwamba, Kirkez, Gravenberg, Warren, Zaire, Emery, Ekitike, Kvaratskhelia, Williams Barnett, and Cardozo. But we are going to be changing a role here. Nice and early. We're going to go wide forward on you. And Emery's fine there, I think. Unless we move him into the midfield playmaker role. Because I have promised him that I need to play him in that role. So I'm trying to do it where I can. So maybe in this game. Right, let's have a quick look through the Dortmund side. They've got Tommaso Martinelli in goal. Couto, Camvo, Nito Schlockerbeck is still there, and Patrick Dorgu. Juan Angel Hernandez Lash, every name he could find. Mads Bistrup, and Tonito Caldrero. He looks alright. Well, I don't know who he is, but okay. Should we press on him? Yep, we should impress on him. He does look good. Luis Guilherme, Said El Mala, and Ashkan up front. Right, let's get into this. Let's see if we can get through this yellow wall and see what we can do today, I guess. It's going to be a tough one. But Champions League-wise, it's been going relatively well so far. So we can afford a draw or two, or maybe even worse. But we're going to do our best. As you can see, the Signal Iduna Park looking beautiful in this mod. It looks insane. We've got Emery playing a little bit further forward in that midfield playmaker role today. Hopefully that will sweeten him a little bit, because we don't want to have to lose him because we didn't promise to play him in the right position. Right guys, let's get into today's game and see if we can get a nice early goal. Worst case, we just don't concede one. Very cagey first 10 minutes of the game. Dortmund only just getting the first shot of the match as well. But now, hopefully we can work an attack from the back here. Kvaratskhelia with the ball. Inside to Cardozo. Finds Kvaratskhelia down on the wide position. Cardozo, a bit of space, hits it. Oh, he's hit the bar. Okay, but that's good. We're getting a little bit of space on the touchline. So what I think I might do is, instead of playing standard, maybe go wider, and we should be able to get through them a little bit more. Keep with that. Maybe don't work the ball into the box. And we got supporting flanks. We're all good everywhere else. Let's see if that does the job. See, we're getting a bit of space out wide because it looks like Dortmund aren't playing as wide on the left there. Couto is an inverted wing back going forward. So that might give us some space here for Kvaratskhelia to run into. Guilherme. Back here to Camvo. Schlotterbeck. Jan Couto, who's very, very narrow right now. So I'm hoping we can get the ball off them. We can't. They get him behind. Cordero in the middle. And Almala has put Dortmund 1-0 up. Not great. Their fans don't seem to have noticed yet, because they don't seem to be celebrating. That's poor. They've got him behind too easily there. Corner, though, immediately after for us. Kerkez. Can he get the ball into a perfect area? No, he can't. Lash cuts it out at the near post. Kerkez. Gravenberg. Diaz. Warren Isaiah Emery. Into Kerkez. Finds Cardozo, who slots it into the goal. Come on. Well worked goal there to get an instant reply. Let's keep going, boys. That's really, really good. We didn't let our heads drop, and we got straight back into the game. A draw would be okay here in Germany. I would take a draw. Obviously, a win would be more ideal to keep working forward to what we need to do. But it's okay. You've all done well, but you can do better. I'll say I'm not happy with your defensive work. Kerkez is upset because we... Wait, so Kerkez got upset because we boosted the morale of the midfield. So when we boosted the morale of the strikers, then he got motivated again. Right, okay. Fair enough. Come on, boys. Just find a way through them. We don't seem to be getting as many chances going forward. So maybe we start going a bit more direct. And potentially bypass the press as well. We might get more space there if we try that. Right, we're going to make a change. We're going to bring Emery back into the box-to-box role. He can be a box-to-box playmaker. Going to maybe bring him off then for... We'll bring on Neone in that role. Neone can do that very well. Williams-Barnett has been out of the game today, so we're going to bring on Jayden Danns up top. And Hugo Ekitike not played that well, so we're going to bring on Shaquille Van Persie and play as an inside forward on that side. Out of possession, I want Van Persie to go a bit further forward. Kvaratskhelia is fine doing that. And we'll drop Jayden Danns into here. And have him track. Right, let's see if that works. So hopefully in the theory of what we've just done, Jayden Danns will then start making his run forward. And then somebody may be able to find him while he's striding forward. We're going to demand more. Maybe we can sneak a chance. Let's get McAllister on as they're telling me to. They brought McAllister on left wing. I don't know if he can do that, but we will find out, I guess. It doesn't look like much else is going to happen. It's... Oh, as I was saying and preparing to run down the match, Frimpong has a throw deep inside their half. Frimpong, get it in the middle. Gives it to Shaquille Van Persie. Back to Frimpong. Get it in there. Frimpong, deliver it. No. Gets it in there. McAllister! Come on! Alexis McAllister, playing in an unfamiliar position, has stolen the 3 points, I believe, for us. We have been poor, but that might well be the winning goal. Come on, Alexis. And it is! Come on, lads! Never give up to the end. 3 points away from home here at Signal Iduna Park. And that is all that matters. Wow. Left it till late, but we got there in the end. Right, that result puts us into third position in the Champions League with 13 points. Puts us in a very commanding position going forward in the last 2 games. And we should be guaranteed, I would say, well, we're definitely guaranteed top 24. If it doesn't say so, we certainly are. But yeah, a massive collapse would be needed by now. Villarreal are top. Okay, fair enough. £1.81 million earned as well. Now, guys, I will see you at the Merseyside Derby in 4 days' time. Right, so we've been given a preview of our youth intake. We got an excellent intake, 5-star intake. We got 1 goalkeeper A, centre-backs 2 A, wing-backs, we've got 3 of them at A. So, and then 2 C's here. Well, it could be promising. But more importantly right now, we'll put that to the back of our mind. And we need to get into this Merseyside derby and not take Everton for granted, first of all. This is an important game for both us as the manager and for the fans. So we need to make sure we get this right. So what I'm thinking of doing is Jayden Danns does know this game very well. I think we need Torok in for today for his aerial threat. I believe Torok's aerial threat will be very, very important here against Everton. Shaquille Van Persie can come in as a wide forward on this side. And then out of possession, he has really no idea what that position means. So we'll put him as a winger, as a tracking winger. So that's a good idea, first of all. So Shaquille Van Persie can come in, make an impact. Jayden Danns will be able to be available for us off the bench. We got Cardozo on the bench as well, who's been informed, but I feel like he's not the right man for this job. And on the bench, we got Alexis McAllister, but I think I'd rather play Zaire Emery. So that's going to be our squad. Cabrera's back in goal after his illness. Frimpong in right back. Diaz, Gadoué, and Kirkes. Gravenberch and Zaire Emery is on midfield as always. Shaquille Van Persie on the right. Kvaratskhelia on the left. Williams Barnett and Christoph Torok leading the line. Come on, boys. Big game. We can't let down the fans. Right, now what we need to do now is matches like this matter most for our fans. Get the win they're expecting of us. Let's big the team up. Let's say how important this game is. And let's just do the job. We're at the Hill Dickinson, and this is the first time I'm seeing this stadium in the mod. And it does look quite good. To be honest, it looks bang on. Bassy Boy has done a fantastic job with these mod stadiums. But we got to remember, Everton are down the bottom. But this will be the game they're up for the most in the season. So, position in the table means nothing when it comes to this match. Right, let's get this underway as Barnett gets it started to Torok and Kvaratskhelia. Big win needed today, boys. We cannot let the fans down. We need to just perform to our best of our ability. None of these half-assed performances that we get occasionally. We need our very, very best today. As we nearly broke through in the first few seconds of the game. But we're still going. Van Persie back to Gravenberch. Zaire Emery. We're putting the pressure on nice and early. Making sure Everton know they're in for a game today. Diaz. Forward to Gravenberch. Shaquille Van Persie. Williams Barnett. Lovely 1-2. Can he get in the middle? Cuts it back. Williams Barnett. Shaquille Van Persie. It's a corner. 1 minute into the game and it's been all us so far. We can do this. Free kick on the edge of the box. Out wide. Kirkes has only got one option. To deliver it into the centre. Does so. Diaz has hit the post now. That's the second time we've hit the post in 5 minutes of this game. We need to not have bad luck today. Bad luck is the worst time to get it. Come on, boys, please. We are knocking on the door already. And that is the main thing. We are putting the pressure on them. Gonna go positive just so we got the mentality of just pushing forward a bit more. Granted, that might leave spaces at the back, but we kind of need to create chances as well. Frimpong. Forward here to Shaquille Van Persie. Gravenberch. Into Gadoué. Forward to Emery. Gravenberch. Emery. Kvaratskhelia. He's got Kirkes running but doesn't see him. Gives it to Gravenberch. Emery. Look at Williams Barnett. It's in. And I'm sure he's offside if I'm honest. I was going to make up a lie and say, no, he's on. Great drama. I'm sure he's off. As the referee raises his arm and it is disallowed. I had a feeling. I think he made his run a little bit too early. Yeah, he did. It was quite obvious. Probably VAR was not needed for that one. Kvaratskhelia now with the free kick. If he hits the target, I'm confident he'll score. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, he's hit the post! Not again! We've hit the post 3 times in this first 23 minutes of this game. What is our luck at the moment? Frimpong. Van Persie. Emery gets it down. But not well enough for us to get control of the ball. Diaz heads it forward though. Frimpong. Gravenberch. Emery. I'm watching the line again. Gadoué. Kvaratskhelia sees Torok. Torok makes a perfectly timed run and spoons it wide. Another chance, hopefully for us. Emery has the ball. Gives it to Gravenberch. Van Persie. Williams Barnett. One-touch football here. Frimpong. Van Persie. Frimpong again. Gravenberch. Into Emery. Van Persie. Might have a go. Oh, he's at the ball. Oh, my God.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
What is happening? What is happening? Oh, my word. Van Persie wins the ball. Frimpong. Can we finally get it between the rectangular shape rather than hitting it? Kvaratskhelia gets tackled there by Gusto. Emery, Kirkes, Kvaratskhelia again, who's picked up a knock, so he probably won't see the second half, and that is a foul by Berg. Are we going to have time to deliver it? No, we're not. And half-time, Everton 0, Liverpool 0. We've had 12 shots to their 1. What we need to do is get Kvaratskhelia off, and we'll bring on Jayden Dans out there. Swap Jayden with Williams Barnett so he can go out wide. We got Cardozo as an option, who Torok has been terrible today, so let's get him off. Out of possession, what are we doing? So out of possession, Van Persie's here. We need to move one of these players realistically into Cam. And I think that's the one we'll go with. Cardozo now can just play as a centre forward. Let's try that. That might give us a bit more, but personnel-wise, I think I'm going to get Ruben Diaz off because he's yellow-carded and I don't want to risk it. So we'll get on Mwamba. Right, personnel switch here at halftime. A little bit of a tactical change as well. Let's just hope we can just find something. Not looking for much. Just one golden opportunity. That's all we need. Let's not do that. Let's play in behind. Much higher tempo. High block. And we're going to No, we'll go standard on that one. Defensive line behaviour, step up. Right. Just keep the pressure on them. Kirkes now with the corner. Can he find anyone in the box? It's a shame we've had to take off Torok due to his poor performance. Or he could have been in there. Kirkes. Still going. Milos Kirkes. Why is he shot? What's he doing? Right, Trainione on and McAllister as well. I think these are the two. No, not McAllister. Hugo Ekitike. These are the players that can make the difference. Yellow card given there to an Everton player. Jayden Dans on the free kick. It's a good save there by Bernardo Fontes. But this is becoming increasingly frustrating. Chance, but Everton have the ball. We have gone a little bit more attacking, so I'm hoping this does not bite us in the bum. Gusto. Ford. Great challenge, Naone, but they get it back. Gusto. Gouveia. Across. Dwight McNeil. Deflects. No! We are losing to Everton. What are we doing? The amount of times we've hit the woodwork. It's just ridiculous. And now we're somehow behind. Mwamba. Frimpong. Ekitike. Doesn't look anything like Ekitike, to be fair. Ekitike delivers it in. Cardozo's gone down. It's a penalty! Come on! I can't believe we've gone from looking to win this game to hoping to save it from the spot. Unbelievable. I don't know who takes it. I have no idea. Is it Hugo Ekitike? No, it's not. Who is that? Number 16? 18? That might be Williams Barnett. It's Jayden Dans, number 26. Jayden Dans! Come on! He does equalise for us. Jayden Dans. Progress, but not what we was looking for today. It is better than losing, but I was hoping for a win. A 1-1 draw here in the Merseyside derby. Our luck today was horrendous. Our luck was horrendous. Right, well that pushes us up into 5th place, apparently, that point. So, not sure who we've leapfrogged. Maybe Brighton? No, Brighton have gone up and so have Newcastle. No idea who we've leapfrogged. No, we're in 5th. Right, anyhow, what we need to do next is figure out where we're coming back for you guys. I think it'll be in January, and it'll probably be the FA Cup 3rd round. We're playing Southend. Interesting. Yeah, so what we'll do then is we'll come back for Southend, or will we? Is it any point coming back for Southend? Yeah, we'll come back for Southend and Villa. That'll be... No, do you know what? Sod it, guys. We're not going to show you the 3rd round because realistically we should get through anyway. We will come back on the 24th of January. Actually, the 20th of January. Real Madrid at home, followed by Manchester United in the Northwest Derby away from home. Right, guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. If you're new around here, please subscribe for more. If you enjoyed this, drop a like. I have been K-PlaysFM, and I shall see you later.